dark, it's gonna be
What
like no
up?
crap.
Going live, cooking food. Let's do it.
You guys probably wonder, Clee, where are we gonna stick them turbos? Is it gonna be right here,
where you can see them?
Is it gonna be up here, down here, over here? No, these turbos are gonna be in the back of the truck. Which,
Oh my land! I know. You might be thinking, "There's no way." Oh, trust me, there's a way.
yeah, here's the deal. They're not going all the way back here. I want to explain something that the Dale truck is going to require not so normal weight bias. This thing, the way it's already looking, is going to be very heavy in the nose. And so we're thinking, how do we get some weight towards the back of the truck? Because we want it like 50-50 or maybe even a little bit more than 50% of the weight on the back tires. So we're like, hey, screw it. All the cool kids are starting to do it. Let's put the turbos in the back of this thing. And I know everyone's going to say, whoa, that thing might be a little laggy. Well, rear mount turbos were laggy in 2007. We got the best of the best turbos these days. We got big engines and we got tuners like Pete Carroll on the laptop. So I don't think it's going to be any other thing too. Is it is laggy. It's no prep. There's no rules. Just at night. Get away. So we have a solution every which way we go. Now we need to decide where the turbos are going to go. And we were doing some looking. We're kind of thinking like right here. Like right, just halfway in, halfway out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, really?
Ty did have it all the way down in here.
And then you're like, what if someone steals it?
It's possible. But then how do you know your turbos are there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So if we just put it like here, everyone knows we got twin turbos.
Yeah.
We want the weight ideally a little bit higher over the back of the truck, so it weight transfers on these back tires. And it looks freaking sick, you know? It kind of hits everything we need to make happen. So Tyler's already saying he can mount it right off this bar, and then
Checks
run
all
the
the
pipes
boxes.
back to the engine. Think that'll work? Piece of cake. Yeah, Ty's actually got the hard part here. Couple things we were gonna try and do, but we don't know if it's gonna work out now. We wanted to put our intake on backwards, but we're thinking that might not work now, Ty.
Yeah, unfortunately, these tubes go through to the dash.
Kickoff weekend has a Friday game, and it's only on Peacock. Packers, Eagles, the NFL First Friday on Peacock. Sign up now.
A little loud.
But we're thinking that might not work now, Ty.
Yeah, unfortunately, these tubes go through to the dash bar.
Yeah.
If you look under the dash, it's like full of every tube you can imagine.
Oh, they're all going
They all join back.
right behind the dash. So what that means is we have to have intake on normal, which that adds like 2.5 feet charge pipe length probably.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's like that's probably only a 10% change in volume.
Yeah, we're not adding a whole lot in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll throw it on and see maybe I can sneak around it backwards, but worst case, it'll have to be cool.
So one of the things also that's gonna kind of suck is because there's a whole front drive shaft on this side. It's Ty's probably gonna have to run this side header in front of the engine and then back and then cross back over to that turbo, or cross them side to side so that the distance is about the same from header to turbo. So it's gonna be a little scientific.
We're testing the water. There's
Yeah.
Me and James were kind of brainstorming about possibly going through the rocker, having an exhaust go through the rocker. What old school like fender headers?
There's always Thunderwell headers where they come over Thunderwells. Well, we don't have fenders, but you see this piece of sheet metal right there? That's just empty to the back of the truck. So we're thinking about these aren't the build headers anyway.
Ice burners, dude?
Yeah, well, they'll be in there. They'll be so far away from you, you do it there. It'll be
Oh,
under.
in the rock, yeah.
We'll grab that dude and slide it in.
It'd be the shortest distance. So
Sweet
we were looking
potato.
at that out the last time we were both talking about that because it'll have the shortest distance from here. It'll be the easiest header configuration for him. So being running out of time.
Yeah, like if
We've only got one
So,
time.
wash it.
that in there, it's actually a big old gap under those.
Really?
Yeah, like, you gotta have it all off.
So you have like under well headers into side pipes, but your side pipes will go up instead of out into the turbo.
Back to the turbos. Yeah.
And they'll be equal like that.
Sounds good to me.
I like it. I like it. And I like having the turbo here because it gives us unlimited room for expansion. So on bigger turbo.
Big going on.
Yeah.
Or smaller one. If you find out we need a smaller one.
I mean, if you guys are good with it, I'm happy with that.
That's fine. I can tell you this, he's gonna be good because when they're up out of the way of things, it's a lot easier to work.
Yeah.
You know, when they're down tight, you got little tight rooms, a bunch of bands.
I had it way down there and I was like, I don't know how it's gonna even get in there to work, but
Hey,
the
let's
higher they are,
there. And then honestly, scavenging the oil can be a lot easier too.
Well, it's gonna drain to the tank.
Yeah.
The tank will scavenge oil from there back to the front.
Alright, another dude, Ty's doing a lot of sheet metal work. You're freaking template.
yeah, template, like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Got a firewall, pull back the truck,
Yeah,
get it all figured out.
that's good. And then check this out, our buddy Mike from Mike's Custom Coatings knocked out all the powder coat on our arms and our rear end out of mullet. Back in action, we got a 370 rear gear in there. And in this department of yonder, I forgot we had to get out our Frankenstein intake. So these Jackson's got some stuff going in. We got a fuel tank up here. We got a little reading radiator.
Oh, nice.
We'll put the big one back in for the street. The big radiator is for racing. We want to keep it light. And then I'll pop open the intake. So you guys have seen us use Frankenstein intakes on quite a bit of stuff. Like even our Pro Line engine has Frankenstein intake. Roy has a Frankenstein intake. They're the baddest of bad. This is their low pro version 2 billet intake. We're gonna be running this on the Dale truck. These are race truck. These are race intake. All you need to know about Frankenstein is that they can hold down the boost that Pro Line motor has run through it. They can hold down the boost of your LS. That runs through it. So check that girl out. Imagine
Man,
Pete Harrell's big old intake ports.
that's clean.
That's not wrong there,
Let me
but
see the top. Let me see the top. Look at that
I
design.
do like the bridges. I mean, I'm sure that gives it strength, but also.
Looks cool. Oh, we gotta put that in there.
First panel,
Yup. Probably just seal that off right there.
well shut.
The Dale.
Wow, that thing's far back in there. Yeah, center that weight up.
The Dale truck is just unbelievably sick. So we thought about trying to get that intake backwards, but it's looking less and less likely of happening.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really hard to work on if it's back there, so.
Oh, the theory is to have it backwards is once it's in there, it's in there, that'll be, you need to work on it, it's gotta come off anyways.
So we don't have it bolted down. Ty will be the one to decide whether it's forward or backward, but we'll get to that point when we get there. And then we just sent out the measurements to Precision Shaft Technology PSD up here, and they're gonna get some drive shafts this week. We'll put that in. Then G-Force Axles has the front axles because we actually had to shorten them a little bit. So a lot of moving pieces, but we're down to like 4 weeks until our big race.
Good thing about it is, our Holly order came in, and our racer order came in today, so we have endless parts to start doing this stuff.
Yeah, Holly Dominator, computer,
Smart
smart wire, and then we've got all the motion racer breather stuff already on the car, these motion racer valve covers, and then the plumbing stuff. Jackson, the plumber for the fuel system, he's gonna be going hard on that. That's gonna be a big project. None of the projects come with Ty. I mean, he's got something all to do. But we gotta have all this stuff done before FL2 can have our big all-track races. So we're gonna really tighten up, try and get the Dale truck wrapped up soon. But it's gonna take a lot of manpower. So that's enough talking about the Dale truck. But we got some more goodies in today's video. Let's get to it. All right, little Chuck Challenge prep going on out here. Bro, where's your topper at?
The other day, it's shut off last night.
Yeah.
As you can see by my shoelaces this side, that's what it's holding the fuel pump plug in.
Damn.
So I pulled the topper off to get to the fuel pump.
Then put it back on.
It's supposed to-
You're in race mode now, brother. Damn. What the hell did they do to your bed, Sam? What's going on with this?
Man, did it. My sleeping quarters up there to come in. That's not- I said, I'm getting small square right here, I need to get to the fuel pump.
Yeah, and that's what Sam did.
Yeah.
All right, guys. One of our next challenges involves deep water, so we're all at the Home Depot right now to get snorkels. We You gotta build snorkels for our trucks. Mine's dead though, so
Oh, you gotta build a snorkel to your carburetor.
haven't figured that out yet.
Oh, driving down the road in Dodge. Our tires flat. Just painting up our paint job over here. Oh, simple as that. Alright, back to the road. Alright, we're at the Home Depot. What are we doing here, bud?
I mean, I know the other guys are here getting snorkels for their trucks because they know we got a deep water challenge.
Garlic's worth it.
But our truck's jacked
Keeps the
up.
mosquitoes off me.
Park her up on the curb.
Plus, the problem is you got a distributor.
Yeah.
And there ain't no sealing that big stuff.
No.
We just know better than to even try. Holy biscuits, man.
That's gotta be the ugliest truck I've ever seen. Literally a wire. Your tail light on? No bumpers, no bed?
Haven't really driven our truck down the street since our cats were robbed.
It comes on like
It is pissed off. It's pissed off.
It will not I feel nice, and that thing could be
So
nice.
you mean to tell me it's making less power?
I didn't think it was possible, but it is.
I don't think there's any possible way we're snorkeling this bad drill. Like, we ain't getting a hose clamp on that, that's sealed.
You know,
Plus, they're distributors.
you know what you should have done was got one of the carburetor hats that seals in to your throttle body.
Yeah, well, you see, if we had any budget left, we would think about that.
Yeah.
But we don't go over a budget.
Wait, do you have that?
I need one of these, my car, my power farm.
There. Yeah, fire extinguisher.
Right now, Dane's struggling to run one keep off.
And you're like, I need a retune ball snake. What you got roofing pieces for, dude?
That's from up top, dude.
Ball bearing thing?
Go there on top.
These guys got a 10-foot thick of pipe.
Now, this is the type of brick I like to have.
Yeah, a little more than
One brick.
It's more of a block. than a
Yeah.
brick. There's bricks down.
I know I make the same thing over and over, but I like to eat like healthy, I
Como
guess.
cuando necesitas hacer un hombro grande y suave donde llorar. Por eso Down
Good diet.
hace más suave, más fresca. y
I don't
mejor.
understand
Down da
Spanish,
vida a tu
man.
ropa.
Get ready to banish boredom with snacks that kids want to pack. With Chobani Greek yogurt, there's never a boring bite.
This is the hardest part, the garlic.
Yeah.
There's bricks down there if you want
The
just bricks.
tedious part.
No, I'm good with this.
Alright.
There you go.
Yeah, tougher job than we thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, get everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you do with brick and duct tape? Wash it off the cliff?
We're gonna fix our dashboard.
Alright, what do you have?
I might need my truck discolor on that, so I got me
That is a nice color.
a snorkel vent, a tumbler.
There's a flap in there, dude.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna have a backer of water, I'll tuck it over, I'll shut it, I'll make these single things.
I don't know.
You see how I jump, dude, I'm gonna look here, but I'm saying, why?
There we go.
That is really nice, and I love you guys better. Thank you.
There's the garlic. The garlic over there.
Yeah, it is.
All right, now we got the tedious part out of the way.
Perfect.
Alright, thank you. Wow. My life's strong.
Alright. Oh my gosh, Jake just crashed into us, dude. This truck's a lot faster.
Yeah. If I get in trouble for that drag race.
Yeah, we already did that though. Alright, pulling into JH's house. Told him to have his truck out here.
That's right.
Oh, he's right there. Well. No. Well, now we gotta find out a way to make him move so we can break his window. Ah,
The upgrade we did?
no.
What?
Yeah. Pull it over here. Roll your windows up,
Go.
pull it over here. Oh, nice little
drink.
Oh, yeah. What's this? Oh, sorry, bud.
That's our snorkel already.
I was wondering what was going on there. Our truck's jacked up,
That's
dude.
some good shit.
Here, just come back here. Real quick. How far over budget did you go?
We still got $350 in our budget. That's a lot. The exhaust pipe was scrapped exhaust pipe. Don't do it.
Oh fuck, man.
Roll your windows up. I said, I know you need to do something. I knew that window was going to be so hard to break.
Dang it.
All right, let's head back to the shop. They got this. I got some fresh tire, bud.
Oh, that was good.
Expedited shipping. $750 for a tire. Where are you at on your budget? It's 6 cents.
Where'd you order from?
It's the last one in the state of Florida. Oh, he made this simple. We're out. I mean. Yeah, I like this tire. This tire?
Oh shit. Fuck, dude.
Well played. Now they got to install it. You know what I mean? I was like, don't do it.
What an idiot.
Anybody got a mask
These
on?
guys are too much.
That's a freaking. What the heck?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the sharp knife, or that's the cheap tire.
We're booked up for the day, bud. We're about 2 weeks out for tires.
Jeez Louise.
How much is the install? $900?
Well, now we definitely need a tire.
Diesel shop is the tire shop.
These guys are fucking nuts, man. Oh my god. It's like the fucking new Jackass show, dude.
Oh, shucks, boy. Nah, we're too busy. We're 2 weeks out. We're going to Florida.
Gosh, you do it.
Oh,
So heavy on the dropping. Do so much. Right. Back in the fridge. Look at all that leftover. Oh! Woo.
Your doors happen to be open, and I could say, I mean, but
Who told you that?
maybe a little bit, but we're down. The entire side of my truck is
Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing, man?
It's not going to be good for that.
Tanner in the house.
It's an idiot.
Hope you're doing well, bro. Cooking up a little food here, you know. Watching Cletus. Yeah, I'm doing good, dude. I'm doing good, bro. Still on my hiatus from everything. Just doing my thing, working and trying to get in shape, you know. That's about it.
Try free and gentle.
Trying to eat healthy, you know.
Dyes, no perfumes. When you're looking for a detergent for sensitive skin, time's the answer.
Get to be my age, it becomes important, you know.
The #1 trusted detergent brand for sensitive skin.
So there's all my veggies. Hope you're doing well too, bro. So there's all my veggies.
We're not gonna lie.
So now I'm gonna cook them.
Our goal was to take days down and on.
I'm gonna do pork chops for the meat.
I mean, permanent.
All we have are flat tires, but we gave the brand new one. We were gonna have to pay for it. malpractice even to play there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we gotta drive 15 minutes with the last time.
Not that bad, though.
You been brewing beer? Still? Tanner?
Well, Dodge Ram 59 Heavy Max. You know what it's Alright, we just picked up a pretty serious vibration as you can tell by our
I've
dad.
been out of the loop for probably,
We got things to fix our dad.
not out of the loop, but just, drive for 5 months now.
That falls in a Don's
And,
dashboard, it's gone forever.
I still peek every once in a while at the beer channels, but not too much because it does tend to trigger me a little bit, and I'm trying to stay away from it as much as I can. You know what I mean?
We're doing 35.
But it feel pretty good, dude. Feel pretty darn good, man.
Not really
All right,
bad.
so here's the trick, all right?
Help.
Here's the trick.
My tire flat?
Let's get
All right, thank
the
you.
seasonings. This is Laurie's Total Seasoning right here.
Flat.
It's flat.
Put that
Yeah,
in.
I'm pretty sure we got a lot of tires. Feels like the front
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of
Put that out.
You know what I mean?
Put a little bit of Laurie's Seasoning salt. Okay. Some of that.
Oh yeah, she's looking bad.
Powdered curry.
Wow.
I think one of our wheel weights once they came off. Down the dash. It's shaking slightly.
It's very bumpy.
There we go. And some black
What noise
pepper.
is this?
This might be on third rim now.
Get some more speed. We got a lot of traffic behind us. Oh my gosh.
Go.
Oh my gosh.
So here's the trick right here.
Now you just need more speed.
Speed's the problem.
Yeah, you need more.
1 cup of water.
Speed it up so it balances it out.
In there.
Hey, those squirrels.
Keep going.
Speed it up.
Cap it.
Oh my God.
Takes probably about a half hour
Yeah, me too.
or so. So 1 cup of water. What the hell?
Golly.
Maybe just a touch of water, a little bit more water.
Take a look at what's going on.
A cup and a quarter.
I think we got it all the way under one side.
There's the water. Then we'll add a big scoop of butter
This
later
side's good.
when I want to like thicken up the sauce, you know.
Yeah,
Dang.
blow a tire.
Yeah, looks like you might have blown a tire.
Blow a tire.
Looks like you might need. You got rims messed up?
Nah, ring's good.
It's not good.
There she comes in the distance. Whole full of house down 7:30.
My air fryer. I need ya. Man, I gotta sweep this up.
He's got a uniform on, of course, for a new. Alright, bud. Tow truck ain't hooked up for me. And I'll tell you what, this tow truck has been the best investment we have ever made. There we go. Ready to go.
Hey, my scrap is priced double.
Well, then don't scrap it.
Alright.
Really appreciate you guys coming out and picking us up, bud.
Yeah, it's really no problem. As long as you pay your bill.
I mean, you two,
Excuse me. Sorry.
What is it?
Pre-owned factory towing, 5 times on your done.
All right, that's the number.
Done.
All right.
If anyone you want, every tow job, 8,500. If you want it scrap, it's 17,000.
All right.
That.
People know, put it on your YouTube videos and online.
Yeah, sure thing, bud.
40. I got a late start tonight.
Clear. All right.
Yeah,
Let's
I
start.
don't like sleep.
Okay.
Oh God, I ride around town with a swirl.
Like this.
He's all the way, but you got called to do that. Stay on the side of the road where you put the sign for stop and slow.
Yeah.
Ain't been on a gig.
Okay.
Just not enough time in a day, man. You know what I'm saying?
We're going with it. All right, me right now. But hopefully we're a little fast.
Well, I appreciate it, buddy.
No problem.
Surprised you did it with no strap. It's holding on pretty good.
Let that boiling. That's gonna take a little bit.
Alright.
That's what I've been doing ever since.
Show you the meat.
Here I am, 2021.
That meat, the other meat.
All right, guys. Chuck
Porky
challenge video.
chops.
You're gonna have to wait a couple of weeks because we shot some videos and it went really well. It went so well, we said we're gonna take this up even one more notch. So, Chuck challenge has some very good things coming, but it's gonna require a little bit more time. You guys are gonna love the video, but I didn't want you to think it's coming out this week, couple weeks. Chuck challenge number 2 will drop. It's gonna be insane. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Do for Dale Wolfrick, and see you later.
Man, these are huge. Shit, man. Here. So, throw some seasoning on these. Alright. Duh. Computer's over here. See what else we got here. Alright, let's watch a little drag racing. There we go.
They blew a motor up at the World Series of Drag Racing and had to thrash to get here to the championship finals of Funny Car Chaos, but they got it done, and it was important to them that they do that. So they are at Bocan Dragway, and they make their way to the final round in the Rodat Custom Coffee hay field. There's just one more guy to get around, and that is your 2024 champion. So this is shaping up to be a great final round amongst great final rounds here at Bocan Dragway on the Labor Day Weekend Classic.
Gotta get the curry.
They are coming up as soon as we get the track clear. Make sure that there's no fluid, no.
Once you go curry, you can't go back.
We will send that field final down the racetrack. But boy, some great action here tonight with 2 first-time winners. There won't be a first-time winner in the A field final because both of these racers
Keep
have
this
already
out.
tasted victory and been to the winner's circle in Funny Car Chaos competition. But won't it be sweet to close the deal with a win for Fast Lane Shane? Or
Porky
won't it
choppies.
be sweet to kind of mess up that last race of the season for your 2024 champion and take home that trophy to Iowa? Man, either way,
Start
it's
with 4
gonna be a
minutes.
victory celebration for the winning team.
So it's my usual deal, except this time I got sweet potatoes in it. My chair. Oh, my legs are sore. I just got back from a 4-mile run.
About finishing runner-up. They just announced coming back next year with a new car, a new Blue Max.
Cool.
And just got the word from our man in motion that it's a McKinney chassis on the new Bluebacks. So look out for them in 2025. Race fans, if you didn't already have enough stuff to be excited about, how about that? New Bluebacks for 2025, plus a lot of other cars being built and worked on. And you've seen several make their debut at Funny Car Chaos this weekend. Championship finals at Mocan Dragway. So I'd say
Never ends, man. I'm telling you, it never ends.
In the Funny Car Chaos world.
It's work, 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 and then you die. Right? Thank God I got health insurance. That's a $400 bill right here. Yep. That's where it comes in handy right there, man.
So one more final round.
It's paid for itself right there.
In Funny Car.
Now I'm glad I did it. And that's not to mention the
See that we still have a gathering
Right.
of sorts and shutdown.
couple $100 in prescriptions that
We have got
got covered.
our junior tractors, our hot rod brackets, and one more round for our Dirty South gassers. That's what's coming up for you after this last Funny Car race.
So having insurance just saved me
Final round.
$600. Yay.
Order to fire them up here in just a little bit. As long as you see that red flag flashing. So good lane choice, as you might anticipate. And the 1-2 on that 20. They think they're best on the outside of the lane. Both of them are parallel miles to the right side of the racetrack now. They're in the lane. Small field cars down that right. Take the other. So both lanes Mustang, fast lane change. Our side O'Reilly on Parks Lane. Last man out. Rolling Thunder, Camaro's going to be going down that right side lane, what should be one more epic final round. As we bring to a close the 2024 Funny Car Chaos Championship series. With the last run of the season in Funny Car Chaos competition 2024. The champion for 2024 has got the Man of War 2 Mustang on the tower side of the racetrack. Fast lane Shane Lawson. And the Camaro Funny Car from Rhinebeck, Iowa. The Rolling Thunder, Jerry Rowland Chevy Buick J&A Service Camaro Funny Car. That
Crank
Gen
it up.
5 machine. Got that tall stance. Got that heavy power. Both of these cars use the converter setup. Should be a good final round. 3.7 and 3.8 second runs. The order of the day for both of these teams. Could be decided in the starting line depending on who gets the better reaction time. They are very passionate. They're on the line. The big heavy power plant. High power. by Ken Singleton. Crew chief and shooting soldier full fast lane Shane Austin. He left those 200 mile per hour jumpers on the scoreboard up in Albuquerque for the second year in a row. That's how he got the name Fast Lane Shane. So it's the last one of the funny car season in 2024, and it should be a good one. Iowa, home for the walking tall Camaro. Oklahoma, home for the Man of War II Mustang. Here they go down the racetrack, side by side, put a win light over on the right side, and it's going to be Lance Van Allen. 381 beats a 379, a whole shot victory. And listen to the margin of victory at the finish line. 4 thousandths of a second for the car out of Iowa. It was a whole shot, 381 beating a 379, 197 miles an hour for the Camaro.
Talks too damn loud.
Congratulations to runner-up, and don't feel sorry for them. They are your 2024 champion. Fast Lane Shane Lawson and the Man of War team. They are runner-up, though, and they did wind up winning in the Great 8 shootout. But Lance Van Allen Brothers Racing, they get the win, and they get their second Funny Car Chaos victory in the Rodak Custom Coffee A field with the whole shot victory. Wow, what a great night.
Oh, it's over, really? Yeah, looks like it's over. Well, gotta find something. Well, let's see. Hang on. Yeah, it's over.
Man, oh man, Junior Dragsters, can we get you to lanes 2 and 3? Junior
All right,
Dragsters,
no, we're
lanes
still
2 and
going.
3. Hey, race fans, if you want to stay with us for the rest of the night, we would love to have you do that. But if you feel the need to head on out, hey, we thank you for being here for this spectacular event, the final race of the Funny Car Chaos season in 2024, the 59th edition of the Labor Day Weekend Classic, brought to you by Twisted Shifters, O'Reilly Auto Parts, and BA Bodies. Hey, be sure to stop by Wicked Chicken and get yourself some fried chicken and French fries for the road. That's what I'm munching on up here. I can recommend it personally to go by and see them and let them fix you up with Sunday dinner on Saturday night. If you're choosing.
Oh, man. I gotta find something else. Let's see here. Yeah, it feels like it's heating up in here. It's still pretty warm. Let's see. Let's watch a little Trump. Trump action.
Any tyrant and terrorist on the planet knows that they can get away with murder under Kamala and
See how much I can handle.
Kidnappers are getting. What did you get for the 4 people that we released? Sure, they got $6 billion. What is $6 billion? Does anyone know what
Listen
that
to
means?
him.
$6 billion.
Yeah.
They got $6 billion. People get kidnapped, and they ask for how about $1,000? How about $500? They got $6 billion from these idiots. And you know what happens when that happens? A lot of people are going to get kidnapped because they say we're dealing with stupid people. A lot of people. We had 59 people that were hostage. Some in North Korea. That's about as tough as it gets. We got people out without paying for anything. We never get money. We didn't want to give money. If we gave money, all they do is they go around kidnapping everybody. These people give. Not only do they give $6 billion, they got the Prince of Death out. He's the number one arms merchant in the world. Russia got him as part of one of the deals. The number one arms merchant in the world. We got other people. But why were they there?
I usually only have
Why
them
did they
maybe
do what they
5-10 minutes of
But
Trump,
they got some of the most
and then I like get over
criminal,
it.
the toughest, meanest criminals anywhere in the world. On top of that,
Oh, wow, they got protective bubble around them now.
We're run by very stupid people. I'd like to use a different word. I'd like to use a much more sophisticated word, but there's no word I can think of.
That's awesome.
Incompetent. How about incompetent? As a result, peace in Europe has been shattered by the largest European land
You know
war
it's bad
since
when
the
they got
fall
a
of
protective bubble
Nazi
around them.
Germany. This is the largest war there's been, and this war is going to escalate and escalate. When, I have to always say if, because they cheat. I would say when if they didn't cheat, but they cheat. That's the one thing. They're great at cheating in elections.
Boy, you just.
If we win, I'll get that thing settled before I take the office. I'll get it settled as president-elect. I'll get that war stopped. With Russia.
Pretty bold. Pretty bold.
Yeah, we'll get that stopped. Ukraine and Russia, we're going to get it stopped and quickly. It'll be done before I get to office. It would not have happened if I was president. It wasn't going to happen in the Middle East. The Jewish people have suffered the worst atrocities and deadliest attacks since the Holocaust. There's no question about that. The United States has been forced to abandon more embassies under Comrade Kamala than at any time in our history. We're running out. It's not like we're leaving. We're being run out of these embassies that cost us hundreds of millions of dollars to build. You got to see these embassies in the middle of nowhere in a country you've never even heard of. They spent $900 million to build an embassy. The whole thing is crazy. The world is on fire, and Kamala and Biden have marched us to the brink of World War III. That's what we're in. I think, General, you would probably agree. You're one of the experts.
Boy, see, this is where I started
about that
free.
lately. So out of control. I don't even have to bother. I just say, look, take a look. But one of the great experts, and we're on the brink. That's why this November Americans are going to tell Kamala, that we've had enough. We can't take it anymore. You're doing a terrible job. Comrade Harris, you're fired. Get out of here. You're fired. You're no good.
Oh, boy.
You're fired. Get him out of here. All you have to do is take a look at San Francisco.
I can see why people can't stand him, though. I really do.
You steal less than $1,000, basically $950 to be exact. I want to be accurate for purposes of reporters. The fake news media, they want accuracy. They don't have to be accurate, but we have to be accurate. But if you steal less than $950, they basically leave you alone. So I have guys going into robbing stores with a calculator. Let's see, this is.
He might just talk his way out of a presidency.
It's not going to happen in North Carolina, I don't think, is it? Let's see, that's 100, that's $59. Bing, 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 bing. Stop. We don't want to go up in 950. They walk out with it. Nobody does a thing. Starting the moment I lift my hand from the Bible after taking the oath of office, I will move to restore America to maximum strength and return the world to peace.
Normal.
And mostly I can do it with a telephone call. We don't have to send troops. I can do it with a telephone call. You go to war with another country that's friendly to us or even not friendly to us. You're not going to do business in the United States, and we're going to charge you 100% tariffs. And all of a sudden, the president or prime minister or dictator or whoever the hell is running the country says to me, sir, we won't go to war. I talked this world out of a lot of wars with telephone calls. I don't have to send in the troops. One of my most urgent priorities will be to quickly rebuild the readiness and spirit of the United States Armed Forces. And we have it built. We rebuilt it. We rebuilt the whole military, but it was decimated under this group of stupid people. We had So much, when I
Oh,
came in,
man, he's so,
we had no ammunition.
he's so
You know, remember I used to
unpresidential.
talk about
Like,
it,
it's unreal.
and I said, if it's true, which it was, why would you say that? We had people on television, well, the United States has no ammunition, you know? Some things you just keep to yourself, right? Do you remember
I
I
can
used to
see
from
why
North
people hate
Carolina?
him,
Do you
man.
remember
I
I
can
used to
see.
talk about that all the time? Those are my best witnesses, those ladies. There's about 40 of them, they're all over the place. And they're always perfectly coiffed and perfectly dressed. They're beautiful, they're great. But no, I used to talk all the time.
All
If you
right,
have no
so
bullets, I can ask this group of leaders.
this would be the
You don't
time
talk about it.
I'd add my
But you
butter
get the
to
bullets
cook
really
into the
fast, right?
veggies, okay?
So within a year, I had so much that our warehouses were stocked to the gills. We never had so much. I bought so much, missiles, everything. And
Yo,
we built our military,
nice big ass
but
scoop
that's
of
been
butter
dissipated now again because we give it away to
to make
everybody.
the sauce.
And for nothing.
veggie
I mean,
sauce.
they don't do anything for us. They don't get anything. We don't even get a pledge that we'll pay you back someday if we have the money. How about that? Pay you back someday if we have the money. You know, I sponsor athletes sometimes. If I see somebody that I like in sports, I sponsor some golfers. Usually doesn't typically work out. I don't know if you know. It's like
Just leave
a
it on.
5,000 to 1 shot. But I'm good at that stuff and I can see talent. And I'll give them a few $1,000s. I'll give them $50,000. I'll say, you know, you're really good. You could make it. Why aren't you trying out for the tour? Sir, I have no money. I have to give lessons. I have no money. He said, you're too good to give lessons. You can be a tour player. I said, I don't have any money. I said, here's $50,000. And here's the deal. If you do well, you pay me back with no interest. Just good luck. If you don't do well, which you probably won't, because it's very hard, they say the worst is a boxer. If you sponsor a boxer, they're all great, they're winning all their fights, and then they turn professional, and they go in, and this goes with the UFC, run by Dana White, one of the greats of all time, which has really taken over for boxing. But it's the same thing, and people sponsor people, and they get what they get. But the worst is that
Ready?
what's wrong? Oh. A doctor, please. It is very hot here, I noticed. It's very hot. And a lot of the people waited for days to get here, so I understand it. Take your time, doctor, take your time, thank you.
Someone must have passed out.
Yeah, take your time, please.
Almost done.
Thank you very much. You know, they come 2 days, 3 days early, and it's a lot of stress. We lose them. The only ones we don't lose the front
more
row
minutes,
kids. I don't know what they have going. They have something going here, Governor. Thank you very much. Thanks, Doctor. But America is blessed with the greatest military in the world, but our men and women in uniform have been betrayed by radical left politicians and some generals, and at the top they're woke. They're woke. We don't want woke generals. We want generals that know how to win, and we have them. We proved that when we wiped out ISIS, didn't we? Proved it. Sure, it'll take 5 years. We did it in three weeks. I think we did it in 3 weeks. We have the greatest military in the world, but you need the great leaders. Otherwise, your military can never be great. Everywhere I go, soldiers and veterans tell me how angry they are that not one person has been held accountable for the Afghanistan catastrophe. He never fired anybody. You know, I fire a lot of people when they don't do a good job. Then they come back and write books. You know, they hate you, but that's okay. When you don't fire people, they never write books, you know. But I fired a lot of people. I wasn't happy with their service. I wasn't happy with the job they did. I fire them. I let them go. I mean, I'm working for you. I'm not doing this for myself. But when you fire them, they always come back with something. And nobody's ever been in a position where, you know, they get offered all sorts of money from the fake news and everything else. Fame, we're going to make you famous. All you have to do is make up some stories about Trump. But people don't seem to care. It's phony stuff, phony, horrible. They're lightweights. They're terrible people. You know, when I came, don't forget, I didn't know anybody in Washington. I'm president of the United States. I'm going down Pennsylvania Avenue with that biggest load of military and police and motorcycles and everything you've ever seen. And I didn't know anybody. I said to my wife, I don't know a lot of people, but the people I know, I got recommendations from a lot of good people, well-meaning people. Some were good, most were great, but we had some bad ones too. But now I know them all in Washington. I know the good ones, the weak ones, guys like this. I know the weak ones and the bad ones. General, we know the dumb ones and the smart ones, don't we? We know them all. But the voters will hold Kamala and Joe accountable for this November when I take office, and they're going to be held accountable for what they've done to this country. Right? Thank you.
The one I wanted right there.
I will ask for the resignations of every single senior military official who touched the Afghanistan disaster. I want their resignations.
Hey, what?
And I want them on the desk in the Oval Office, the resolute desk. I want them on at 12 o'clock, inauguration day. Everybody involved with that disaster. When you have a disaster so stupid as that caused us such problems, you don't know what that's done to the reputation of our country, the Afghanistan disaster. This house cleaning will be a signal to the entire world, and American military and everybody else. They want people to be held accountable for failure and incompetence. And it's just not acceptable that something like that could happen. These are fighters. They fight with broken, old, obsolete weapons and knives. We have F-16s. We have F-35s, F-32s. And we were knocking the hell out of them. Just knocking the hell out of them. It was easy. But I said, what the hell are we doing this for? Let's get the hell out of there. We were getting out with such strength. They were so happy they couldn't believe it. And then these people came in, and it's horrible to even think about what happened. And countries all over the world lost respect for us because of Afghanistan. We demand success and we demand victory. We want victory from our soldiers and from everybody else. Under Comrade Kamala Harris, and I call her that because there's never been, she's a Marxist, okay? I was saying, do you think she's a Marxist or a communist? The people that really study this stuff, they weren't able to tell me. They said it could be all the way, it could be communist, but she's damn close. They said it was definitely one or the other, but they couldn't actually tell me. Was it communist or Marxist? Sure, it's one or the other. We're not sure. We'll figure it out. But under Comrade Kamala, our military has been abused for radical social experiments. On day one, I will get critical race theory and transgender insanity the hell out of our U.S. armed forces. We're taking it out. Our warriors should be focused on defeating America's enemies, not figuring out their genders. By that time, hopefully they know their gender. Marxist ideologies have no place in combat. Think of it, they go in and they decide, oh, you're going to change my gender. No, we want them to know their gender when they go in. You have no idea the disruption that has caused, and the fake news refuses to report it. You know, when I did a band, I went to a lot of good generals. I said, I'm not going to tell you names. Just tell me, is it the right thing or the wrong thing? The wrong thing, sir. It's the wrong thing. And
There it is.
Unanimous support. And then we did it. I didn't do it. Other people did it. They reversed me as soon as they got in, like almost the first day. I didn't do it. But they allowed things to happen to our military that just not right. If you want to have a sex change or a social justice seminar, then
Right,
you can do it
man.
somewhere else, but you're not going to do it in the
So,
Army, Navy, Coast Guard, Air
From
Force,
fridge to plate,
or the United
less
States
than an hour.
Marines.
So, thanks for stopping by, Tanner. Appreciate you chiming in there.
The military press
And
that
whoever's
these
lurking out there,
insulting
thanks for stopping
initiatives
by.
will likewise be removed,
And y'all have a fantastic Saturday evening, okay? I'll catch you later.
Kamala and Crooked Joe purged 8,000 service members from